So AMC and Warner Bros. Work out 45-day deal. So here's now, again, going back to what's happening when it comes to streaming and the box office right here. So we knew this was going to be the case, and I kept on saying they need to come up with some kind of agreement. There's got to be a middle ground, happy medium where we can't, okay, if you don't want the dual release, fine, but you got to figure out something else. And now it seems like they're just going to go with the 45-day thing as well, because this is the new article that just came out from Variety. It talks about this it's only with AMC theaters right now, of course, but AMC theaters and Warner Bros. Agreed to shorten theatrical window. In the company's quarterly earnings call, AMC announced it will accept Bitcoin payments for tickets and concessions. I'm telling you, if you guys aren't into crypto quite yet, I would say get into crypto. I've made some money off of crypto. I'm not going to lie. But at the long run, but I'm also trying to play the long game too, as well as the short. I'm just saying. You could play the short game when it comes to crypto because it constantly bounces all over the place. But the long game is there too, because it seems like crypto ain't going anywhere. So I'm just telling you guys now, invest in some crypto. AMC Theaters has reached a formal agreement with Warner Bros. To show the studio's 2022 slate on the big screen for an exclusive 45-day window. The news is not surprising because Warner Bros. Has had a similar plan in the place with Cineworld, the owner of Regal Cinemas, since April. However, the announcement is comforting to film operators who feared the pandemic would spell the end of the theatrical window, the period of time in which movies are only available in theaters. Many of the biggest movies released since the onset of COVID-19 premiered simultaneously on streaming services such as HBO Max and Disney Plus, which is a deviation from pre-plague times. Wow, that's a good way to say it. Pre-plague times. Remember that? I'm going to start using that too. Why are we judging box office like we're in pre-plague times? I almost said twines. Jeez. Take another drink, Dave. In the company's quarterly earnings call, AMC announced that by the end of the year, it will accept Bitcoin payments for tickets and concessions. The company is also building the technology to accept Apple Pay and Google Pay by 2022. They don't already have that? That's weird. The fucking Harkins theaters I go to accept Apple Pay. Anyways, the move to embrace cryptocurrency is a nod to the new base of younger retail investors that AMC has attracted in recent months, as it has been embraced as a meme stock. Yeah, I invested in AMC. I actually made some money on AMC. It went up, and I fucking cashed out when it went up before it dived down. I was like, yeah, again, telling you, sometimes stocks, pretty interesting. It's legal gambling, literally legal gambling. The company's shares have surged, propelled by the populist sentiment rather than financial data. As a nod to this new reality, AMC shook up the earnings call, choosing to answer questions from its broader investor base and only sparing a few minutes for the analysts who closely follow the company. Some of AMC CEO's Adam Aron's remarks seemed tailored to excite his new shareholders, as when he floated the idea that the exhibitor might partner with GameStop to host events for gamers. GameStop has also seen its shares surge as investors have taken up its cause, bought shares, and beaten back short sellers. We're in the case, Aron said. More to come. Later, he noted that it takes two to tango, and said that although AMC has yet to reach out to the company, we intend to do so. So there you go, guys. Let's see. Aaron said, it's no secret that AMC is not happy when Warner Bros. Announced all the 2021 movies, a slate that ranges from Space Jam: A New Legacy and Dune to The Matrix 4 would premiere simultaneously on HBO Max, the company's budding streaming service. Executives at Warner Bros. Maintained it was a one-year concession to the pandemic, and that the studio would return to keeping movies exclusively in theaters 2022. It's especially gratifying that Warner Bros. Is yet again embracing a theatrical window, Aaron said. For us at AMC, it's especially pleasing to be working so harmoniously with Warner Bros. Once again. Aaron added, we're in active dialogue with every major studio on this topic. We're hearing considerable support that an exclusive theatrical window is an important way to build a successful movie franchise. So there you go, guys. They're trying to come up with a happy median. Like, just what can they do? 45 windows, a 45-day window, cool. I think to me, it almost seems like it should be to me, I think it should be 30 days. I don't know. That's just me, because it just seems like one of the things that I think what was always affecting the box office was the fact that there was movie after movie after movie. Remember back in the 90s, back in my day, 90s, 80s, there would be movies that were in the box office for months and months. I remember I just on Netflix, I watched Movies That Made Us, and they had the Pretty Woman episode. Pretty Woman, they of course talk about how it was made and how the struggles of it being made, but they also talk about how the box office, it didn't blow up at the box office right at the beginning. It just kept going up and up and up and up. Back in those, back in the days, the good old days of that, is like a movie could premiere and have an okay box office, and then word of mouth would parlay it to just like, then it would just keep going up and up and up and up. That's what's that's what's interesting. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I'm telling you, the days of those, that's just done. That's why I kind of think, like, to me, it should be maybe 30 days, because it just seems like after 2 or 3 weeks, people are like totally forgotten about, who the fuck talks about Black Widow anymore? After, this time next week, nobody's going to be talking about the Suicide Squad. Probably. Maybe not. They're probably going to talk about the fucking weekend to weekend drop, as we always do. But I'm just saying, it's like nobody talks about a movie after a month. Nobody's talking about a movie anymore. So I think, to be honest, I think they should cut it down to 30 days. That's just me, though. I think 30 days would be good, especially, with people who are like, that don't want to go to the movie theater right now. But 45 days, fine. I mean, it doesn't affect me, because I'm going to go to the movies no matter what. I'm not gonna wait for it. I'm not afraid to go to the movie theater. So, but I just kind of think maybe they should cut it down. Maybe we should cut it down to 30 days. I don't know. That's just me, though. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think? Should it be 45 days, 30 days? What do you think? Should it be 2 weeks? that'd be interesting if it's just like 2 weeks. Like, but I don't think they would. I don't think they would do that. But I think 30 days would be a good amount. But you could still keep it in the movie theater, but you have the option. I don't know. I think 30 days is pretty good one. I don't know. That's just what I think.